All right, let's get started, everyone. Welcome to the kickoff of our third annual data camp. We're so excited to have you here. First of all, we have a video for you before we hand it off to Ken Howard from our CCSQ leadership to provide us some opening thoughts. So let's get started with the video.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2022 CCSQ Data and Analytics Data Camp. The annual data camps are multi-day, multi-session events which focus on educating our end-user community. We invite special guest speakers and technical experts to share more about the newest tools and solutions, more about existing applications, the data within the environment, and so much more. Our session speakers will provide guidance and perspective on CCSQ's future enhancements and vision for both data and analytics tools. We are so excited to have you with us today, and hope that you will be able to learn and apply much from these various sessions. Let's get started by looking at our sessions for today and tomorrow. At 1 p.m., join us for a MDM data presentation to learn more about the latest with MDM data. At 1:30 p.m., the CCSQ Data and Analytics team will be sharing more about the Notebook Alternative tool that has recently been evaluated and piloted. Join us to watch a demo of this tool as we hear from pilot testers who will share their experience in testing this tool. At 3 p.m., join us to meet the CMS data scientists. In this session, you will learn more about how data scientists' roles and responsibilities have been shaped based upon the needs of their divisional assignments and center-wide duties. Lastly, for today, at 4 p.m., join us for the CCSQ Data and Analytics Roadmap and Vision session, where you will learn more about CMS's vision and roadmap for the future. For tomorrow's sessions, we will begin at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. At 12 p.m., we will kick off our events with Understanding the CCSQ Data and Analytics Environment, where our team will provide a current state view into the architecture and offerings of the environment. New users are highly encouraged to attend this session. At 1 p.m., we will have the CCSQ QuickSight team joining us to provide an overview of QuickSight and how it can be used to solve CCSQ business needs. The latest updates and enhancements to the application that have been implemented in the past year will also be shared. At 2 p.m., you will learn more about how CMS databases are utilized to identify ways to improve patient safety, as well as analyzing the impact of public health policies on nursing home residents during the session, using data to protect beneficiaries and evaluating public health policies. At 3 p.m., join us for an overview of the feedback analysis system and how this system accelerates the analysis of CMS stakeholder feedback through artificial intelligence, machine learning modeling, and natural language processing. At 4 p.m., you will learn more about how to utilize qualitative analysis in order to transform multiple reports into a more readable and consumable format. Lastly, we will wrap up tomorrow at 4:55 p.m. with a few words from CCSQ leadership as we reflect on the sessions and themes discussed from our event. Now, let's review some logistical information about the event and our sessions. Please note that we do have a Confluence page solely dedicated to this event. This page contains information such as a schedule for both days and the session summaries. The link to this page can be found in the meeting invitation of this event. Please also note that we have designed this event to utilize an open house format. There will be one Zoom invitation for the entire event, allowing users to be able to jump in and out in order to accommodate their schedules. We have defaulted the audio to mute upon entry, and we ask that you stay muted to minimize any background noise. If you have any questions, please submit them in the chat and stay muted so that our sessions can stay on schedule. Please also keep your camera off during the event. Since we expect a large amount of individuals, turning off our cameras will increase audio quality and reduce latency. Also, please use the Zoom chat feature to ask any questions or submit your thoughts. Please note that at the end of each session, there will be a Q&A to allow your questions to be answered by the session speakers. We are also recording every session. We will make the recording and meeting materials available on Confluence shortly after the event. Thank you for joining us. Now let's get started.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to hand it over to Ken Howard, who is the Director of the Division of Engineering Architecture within CCSQ. And I'm going to hand this over to you, Ken, to give us your opening thoughts regarding Data Camp.
Good afternoon-ish, everyone. I'm Dan Howard, the Director for Division Engineering and Architecture, in which data and analytics falls. I welcome you to our third annual event and appreciate your participation. I see we're over 200 people on this call right now. That's wonderful and growing as we go on. I want to set a couple expectations for this conference. First of all, thank you for the participation. But I really am sincere in seeking feedback from this community. This is for your benefit. This is not meant to be, solely a briefing mindset. We want your feedback. We want your input about what is and is not valuable in this type of conference. We wish to look at increasing the cadences and value of this data camp in order for us to, again, increase the value of our analytic environment for each one of our operating components. So with that in mind, please, any constructive criticisms, any constructive feedback on value, absolutely give us, in the Zoom chat, give us your feedback, give us your insights, give us your opinions, so we can take that away, use it in our roadmap and readjusting our priorities based on your needs, and get that level of effectiveness out of our analytic environment. As many of you know, it's changing. The approach that we're taking with the quality data, quality analytics, measure development, program development, et cetera, is ongoing, right? Continual improvement. And it is, speeding up, as we move forward here. So please, again, I, want you to provide us this feedback. If you have any questions, reach out to me directly or to the support team through the chat messages. I'm happy to address any individual or standalone questions that you all have. If there's any questions or concerns, from a contractual point of view, we're not trying to give any guidance in this meeting. We're trying to give information. If you have any concerns around that may have any contractual impact, by all means, reach out to your core, have your core engage with me. We're happy to discuss the specific impacts to each one of your teams. So, Rachel, I'm happy to hand it back over to you and the rest of the team.
Great. Thank you so much, Ken. And just to let everyone know, Ken is speaking later today at 4 o'clock for our vision presentation regarding data and analytics. So if you have any questions, I know we're going into a short break before our MDM presentation at the top of the hour. Feel free to put those questions in the chat for Ken, and I can put those in the queue ready to be asked during the Q&A. And of course, you'll have the ability to also at 4 o'clock. So. All right.
I apologize. I missed my shameless plug. So I appreciate you filling that in there, Rachel.
Absolutely. And with that, I think we're going to go into let's give it a 4-minute break. And then when we come back, we're going to have the MDM team share with us what is the latest with MDM data.